Thank you so much for being here. It's a huge pleasure for me to be able to welcome you into this amazing site, a site that I should put in some level of context. Over here, we have some of the poorest people in northwestern Europe. And just across the other side of a road, we have one of the most important global economic hotspots in the world. And what we're standing in here, because of the work of what many of you in this room have done, is the pathway from there to there for the children and residents of this area. So it's only apt that we launch the next phase of our economic strategy in this wonderful place. I would like to thank so many people here. I can see Kamil Kiz from Jeju, who's flown in from Poland, from the Italian embassy, who we did an event last week, from RMIT in Melbourne. We have Major Vandeli Kennedy here from the Coldstream Gods, and we have Mohammed Butt, who is the chair of the West London Economic Prosperity Board and my dear friend and leader of the neighbouring Brent. There are many of you all here, and the reason that you're here is because you have been a part of the journey so far, and you are going to be a part of the way we set out our future pathway. I'd like to thank Eleanor Gunn, the fantastic Chief Executive of West, as we move forward, and to set the scene. So the question is this: after 8,000 years of recorded human history, what will the world look like in 2100? I don't think anyone knows. But what we do know is that the world is changing faster than ever before. What will it look like in 2050? Well, as that book, Before No Ordinary Disruption, set out in 2015, compared with the Industrial Revolution, this change is happening 10 times faster at 300 times the scale or 3,000 times the impact. Now, there's only one viable answer to the competitive challenge globalization and the race for technological supremacy presents. It's become more competitive and do so in the emergent sectors that will come to dominate the future decades. And there is only one viable answer to the problems caused by climate change, and that is fix it. And what you have here is a place where some of that fixing is happening. So we set out a morning of amazing speakers, and I'll introduce each one, but I would like to pay particular tribute to Professor Hugh Brady. Hugh's leadership has been fundamental to this throughout. His vision of taking the founding charter of Imperial, which was to do good, and to extend it into a global force, has seen Imperial reach out around the world with new offices in all the continents of the world as it expands and enriches the world with its wisdom and fine learning. The fact that they're now based here in White City, and as we extend across Hammersmith and Fulham, is one of the reasons why we're making ourselves into a global economic hotspot. You're going to see a video. We're going to hear from the amazing Baroness Taylor of Stevenage, which I'll talk about after the video, and we're going to hear from Hugh and many other speakers, and I will introduce them as they come along. But for now, let me show you the video. Thank you very much.